What it do, y'all? It's your boy Sheek Louch, man. We right here on Lifestyle Connoisseur, doing big things. The dinosaur, this shit moving all around this motherfucker, mashing on these niggas. Don, that's what it is, man. You fucking monkeys, that's what it is. Sheek Louch, yeah, let's go.
Alright, so I like to keep things current, but this one I want to take back. A lot of people know you from about the Benjamins, or if you think of Jiggy.
Benjamins, if you think I'm Jiggy, Wild Out, Money, Power, Respect, fucking Ride or Die, bitch. I'm Good Love. We gon' make it. I get high. I catalog. How much you want me to keep going?
Well, I was gonna say I want to get a little history. I know you from Main Source, Set It Off, 1994.
Can I bring your shit back though with that Main Source record? Somebody else just interviewed me about that joint, right? I forgot who it was. I'm sorry for forgetting the joint, and it was with Mikey D. The Main Source record wasn't even with, cause I bumped into. I did a radio show in the Village the other day with I think it was Barbito and like it was like some crazy hip hop shit, right? And he reminded me that it was with Mikey D. It wasn't, cause I bumped into Large Pro. Large Pro was like, yo son, I got some beats for you. And I remember he did the shit with Mike Dust, so we started laughing like, yo, wow, early, fam.
So how did that record even come about? I mean,
I think they reached out to us, man, and asked us, can we get on it? At the time, we didn't know not to say like, nah, we ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean? Cause it ain't Large Pro on it, it ain't the real type shit. Cause it was two of the dudes. If you remember, it was two of the dudes that was doing the shit.
Yeah, it was
you get what I'm saying?
Two original members and no Large Pro.
It wasn't Large Pro.
And
so
Mikey
like,
D
came in. With us young boys, it was like, oh word, alright, cool, fuck it, we'll do it. You know what I mean? So that's how.
Let's take it back to now. You got an album December 4th. Can you get into the album a little bit? December 7th.
Please, let's like December 7th, my album, you know what I'm saying? The single will be out tomorrow called Quarter After 2. Plus amongst a bunch of shit that I got in the street right now, you know what I mean? And yeah, on Def Jam and yeah, man, I just want to put this music out, man, and keep going. Hold on, fam. And just keep going and shit, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do.
So how'd you end up on Def Jam? I know you went from Bad Boy, you had E1, Interscope. Why'd you end up sticking with Def Jam?
Def Jam was like I was shopping my shit. Yo, fam, like Def Jam, I was shopping my shit to like Interscope, not Interscope, Atlantic, Warner. Everybody was giving me offers on my shit, like, you know what I'm saying, on my project. And Lenny and Mike Caruso and my boy Ellen Butch from Czar was like, yo, she like you know, let me start from the beginning. Styles and Kiss was always telling me, yo, Sheek, these records you making are not independent records. Like, you really gotta make some, you really, like, the shit that you're making needs to be shopped to these other labels. That's why I shopped it to everybody else. And that's why, you know what I mean? And then I did that, and then like a lot of labels made offers at me. And then I met Mr. Reed, LA and all them and all that, and then they threw some numbers at me and I agreed, and it was perfect.
Did Kiss being over there have any kind of influence on your decision?
Whatsoever. Everybody keep asking me that shit. Jada Kiss had nothing to do with me going to Def Jam whatsoever. Jada had nothing whatso-fucking-ever to do with me going to Def Jam, and I mean that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I called him and told him about it, he was on the road somewhere. He was like, oh, word? That's what's up, nigga, welcome. Hell yeah, let's get it. Anything I could do over there, let me know. Cause he's, he a big dog over there before I got there. You know what I'm saying? He going on the second project, I'm on my first one. He was like, whatever you want me to do is done. That's what happened over there with him.
So a lot of these rappers today, it seems like fans are so fickle, and the first thing people want to do is, if you're a new artist, you're automatically the hottest, and disregard the people who have been around for 10, 15 years. But you, seeing from the outside at that show, and you have loyal fans and a strong fan base. How have you been able to maintain that for 15 years?
Can I tell you what the key to being relevant is? For one, I'm gonna start with the basics, inside and out. Stay in shape, stay relevant, stay. Don't turn into some shit that these bitches don't want to see. You want to be sexy. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's the motherfucker that got the hottest single out. I may walk in the club and steal his bitch. I may go into the arena, to the supermarket, to wherever, and walk around in my son's school or wherever the fuck I'm at, these bitches is on me hard body like LL Cool Louch. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, real talk. Like, they love me. Like, I'm that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not only like with the women, like with the hood, you gotta keep your ear to the street. But when I say keep your ear to the street, listen to what's going on, but don't become these motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna stop my son from doing that dance that these motherfuckers just made up. I can't Dougie. You get what I'm saying? I can't Dougie. I don't even know half of that shit, but my son and them is bugging out in the house, bugging out with that shit, and I'm laughing like, yo, that shit is fire. That's hot. Keep rocking, man. That's fire. I embrace it, but that ain't what me and my niggas do. I guess that's how I stay doing what I do.
You made records with Big, with Jay. You've been all over the world, shared stages with the greatest. What's left for you to accomplish?
Nah, all right, boom. I made records with all these big time guys, man, and not to mention some people that I would have loved to work with if they were alive, man. And I mean that as far as like, man, dude, like imagine if I always say like, man, if I did a song with Curtis Mayfield or Bobby Womack and these guys, like if they were alive to, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like some of these guys that if they were alive to give me their insight and drop that shit. We use samples now, but I'm a fan of a lot of their stuff. You get what I'm saying? B.I.G. I done worked with. I didn't get a chance to perform a lot with on stage. I wish we could have done more with that. You know what I'm saying? But I just tried out for a movie with me and Nicolas Cage. I just did a joint with me and Jennifer Aniston. No, a bunch of people, man. I tried out for like 5, 6 films recently. I ain't getting none of them films yet. Hopefully they'll call me one of them motherfuckers. You dig? Yeah. I'm keeping it gangster with y'all niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been taking classes. I'm trying my acting and shit as we speak. You know what I mean?